Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Caves of Khud, where I am extremely uncertain about our position. I think the design for our character is cool. I think we're in a reasonable place mechanically, right? We're started. We're on our way. But I'm lovesick, and in most games I'd be like, gee, I wonder what the narrative consequences of this will be. In Caves of Khud, I think there's a 50% chance this is going to kill me at some point during the episode. So at least that'll be at least it'll be an interesting death, right? We also have one bullet left to our name. We are a gun-based character. We have a single round. So our first big question has to be, how do we resolve that? You're just a normal farmer? I mean, do you have bullets? No, not a bullet farmer. The Dromad merchant, we took all his bullets already, right? Yeah, he has ammo, but not any of the kinds of ammo we could use. What he does have is some artifacts that we are not yet familiar with. And we certainly have some trade value. We have this Jasper, right? We could just take some of his stuff. Like, it's unlikely to solve our immediate problem, but at the same time, it is likely to be something neat. Oh, you know what? We need another water skin. We're actually pretty short on ways to carry water. We have another question. Do we want to sell these books for their considerable trade value, or do we want to go turn them in the 6-day stilt for XP? It's probably the latter. It's gotta be the latter. So, let's trade off some of this stuff for just some things. Oh, hold on. Actually, you know what? Let's talk to the town tinker first. You're the town warden. I can give you a secret. I know all kinds of things. Alright, I don't know why we care, but eventually Warden Rep might be worth something to us, right? And then he doesn't really have anything else we care about. Hey, here's a problem. I don't exactly remember... Where the hell is the village tinker? There you are. There you are. Alright, let's trade. You do not have any bullets, which is a real shame. What you do have, interestingly, is data disks that I can now see the result of. Ooh, a resonance grenade. Being able to build my own resonance grenade sounds great. Yo, give me that. I want that. And then also, night vision goggles and mirror shades both sound fun. Also, I love the coloration on the word mirror shades. Very evocative of the thing they're going for. Do we want any of these other things? I want the night vision goggles thing, but I don't think we're going to be able to afford that. But how about this? We'll take his weird artifacts, or we'll try. So we'll go, here's the gemstone, here's all my trade value stuff. That puts us 60 short. We have the water. We could just make that up in water. And I might give him this missile. We've never seen a way to use a missile. Yeah, I'm not going to carry this around. At some point, if the character goes well enough, we can hope that we will get a missile launcher going, but that's probably, like, a pretty distant concern. Okay, and then we'll just make up the rest in water. I think I'm fine with that. Offer. Yes. Trade complete. Cool. Let me learn the stuff on my new data disk. I think this is awesome. Learn. Resonance grenades. Okay, let's identify... What else have you been tinkering up, my friend? A telescopic monocle. And, a nano-pneumatic jackhammer. Well, that's a thing we've never seen before. Just a colossal jackhammer. It doesn't have any, like, I assume there would be some kind of, like, mechanics associated with it being a jackhammer, but it looks like it's just a cudgel. But it looks like quite a bad cudgel, right? It must do something fancy when it's powered. Not really my sort of weapon, but maybe... I don't know. We probably won't be able to sell it for more than we bought it for. What exactly do you do? Bonus to identifying artifacts is if your intelligence score were increased by 5. Have we ever failed to identify an artifact? Is that a thing we care about at all? I don't think so. That said, we'd just be equipping it over a different thing that has 0/0 stats, so I guess let's wear it. It does something. And then, maybe we go to the 6-day stilt because we might be able to buy bullets there? I'm real nervous about our health. I'm also real nervous about my heart, my poor heart. If lovesick didn't have some kind of serious effect, it wouldn't be a trait that is so important they feel the need to flash it over your character constantly, right? I think that's pretty sound reasoning. So I'm real worried about it, and I don't know how to find my way back to the person that we're in love with. So you can hear my respect for this idea. I guess let's just head in the direction of the stilt. Okay, the two places we have quests to go to are in the middle of the river and then way in the southwest corner of the map here, Sabal. I'm going to worry about those later. Bullets. We're going to the stilt because I think at the stilt we will be able to acquire bullets, and if we get stopped on the way, we'll just have to be careful. Try to stay out of the desert for as long as possible here. Both because we wayfare better in the canyons, and also because in the desert it's very difficult to escape from things that are chasing you. So these are all Isachari raiders. They didn't see me. Okay, we made it to the stilt. That was, remarkably easy. Did I not pick up this? I could have sworn I picked up the stilt quest. I was just looking at my quests, and I totally don't have it, though. Whatever. It's fine. It's a very small amount of XP we missed. We'll live. Okay, we have some secrets. That's great. Since these give escalating XP. And then we know there's another one in here. They always generate one for us in here. I don't know why they do this. This seems real strange to me. I guess the idea is just that you can get an idea of what you get from sharing a secret, but, shouldn't he know this? Shouldn't he know this thing? Alright, 122 skill points. Awesome. Here's some water, my friend. Yeah, first aid. Sounds great. Okay. We'll pick up the Bela quest. I don't know if we're going to worry about it just yet. I am looking for work. I will go to Bela as you ask. Give me that yonder cane, because I need the yonder cane. And I can share some water with you. The villagers of Knip liked that. Fungi did not like that. That's fine. It seems like a really good idea to have reputation with pariahs, generally speaking. We've seen that be useful in a couple of occasions. Let's share our water with this dude as well. You know how we love to share water. Highly entropic beings and apes didn't care for that. I have some secrets for you, my friend. I just told him where to find Bela. Probably not a thing I should have done. And then we could learn shield, which might actually be worthwhile. Right? We're not using a shield right now. What's my strength? 17? What kind of strength do you need to use the good parts of shield? Block is 0, shield slam is 17, deft blocking and swift blocking are both agility keyed. So staggering block we would not really be able to get or use very effectively. But shield slam, which totally might be useful as far as getting away from enemies, and then just being really good at blocking are both totally available to us. So yeah, I'll trade rep for that. I don't think we're going to get enough warden rep to be able to convince a good warden to come with us anyway. That was, super worth it. Okay, let's go trade our books for XP. Pretty sure we want to do that. What are you? A mirror bug. Interesting. I am here to trade you books that are not the Corpus Cholis, because obviously I have strong feelings about the Corpus Cholis. Although I guess, actually, we could trade or sell the Corpus as long as I've read it on screen so that all of the information is automatically screenshotted. So let's do that really quickly. Iron Shank. Once the disease is fully blown, gel made from desalinated amoeba slime is the only effective treatment. Administer a draft composed of 1 gram of gel and 1 gram of blood every day until the leg joints regain their full range of motion. So Iron Shank, pretty easy to cure in this version of the world. The patient must ingest 1 gram of unadulterated salt and then immediately subject themselves to a flashbang for monochrome. Moon King fever. There are no treatments. Okay, that's bad. Don't get that. Glot rot, which seems like a real bad one. Of course, yuck-wheat and honey right away, or the flaming ick, 1 part wine, 1 part oil, 3 parts sap, drunk from a flaming mug or canteen. I don't know if these are randomized. These sound familiar. Fickle Gill. It's very contagious. Wait, the colonization takes 2 to 3 days. So it doesn't actually have a cure in the Fickle Gill section. Is there just a general... Okay, here we go. An antifungal cream from gel and convalescence. Then consume a raw electric snail corpse to stimulate intestinal immunity. That sounds like it might be different from the last time we had the book. And then use a spray bottle to apply 1 gram of the concoction of the antifungal cream to your skin. Okay, so spray bottle. Important to have, because you can't just pour it on yourself. No, that would never work. I'm going to hold on to it, because it was only like 49 XP. But now, if it came right down to it, we could sell the book. Creature's like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hey, you look thirsty. The Gersh don't like it when I tell him that. Trade him some stuff here. Listen, if we could get our rep up to 300 with the Mechanimists and learn Proselytize for free, that would be extremely cool. Although I believe the Proselytize check is ego-based, right? I believe I read that somewhere. And our character's ego is real bad, so we probably wouldn't actually be good at convincing people to follow us. Alright, let's look for shops that are gun-related. Food, jewels, and jewelry. I mean, we'll check these people out, but my suspicion is they're not going to have anything that I am super eager to get a hold of. I was kind of hoping the Corpus Cholis might have a thing in it about lovesickness. So you have some kind of extremely valuable artifact, like really wild. A silver Mechanimist Rummager figure. Plus 100 reputation with the Mechanimists. This hunchback is garbed in filthy robes the color of slate. Strands of matted chin hair splay against his chapped lips as he examines a broken trinket. $285. It would allow us to learn Proselytize. It is absolutely too expensive. Oh, is my torch out? Yes, it is. Huh. I wonder why we stopped automatically relighting torches. I guess we could rest until morning, but, like, who has the time? What is this one? A kipper. Well, I mean, let's look. Concentrated sleetbeard gland paste. So this is not a thing we've seen before, right? Powerful ice-breathing effects. It will make you so good at ice bleeding. Ice breathing. You probably don't want to bleed ice. That's going to end badly for you. Okay, Dawn Glider Tail makes fire. I wonder if there's a thing we could take to make ourselves less lovesick? I guess, how would I even know? We've seen almost all of these things before. Banana adds artifact-based effects to cooked meals. Gee, I wonder what that could even mean. We should probably spend our skill points, because I'm going to forget if we don't. Let's at least have a plan for that right now. So we are now level 7, and we're a significant portion of the way to level 8. 24 agility. So at level 9, we get 25. We have 262 skill points. So now that we have basic first aid, it would not be terribly expensive to pick up heal or set limb, both of which we're smart enough to actually do. Oh, disarming shot might be a good idea, right? Let's grab disarming shot. That's a thing I want to have, for sure. Especially since it's a totally passive benefit. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I sometimes forget to use our important abilities. And then we could do nothing else and just pick up Tinker 2 next level. We'll get 122 XP, or skill points when we level up. So we could buy something that only costs 50 right now and still have the skill points for Tinker 1 or for Tinker 2 next level. And something that costs 50 could absolutely be a wilderness lore. Where do we travel through hills a fair amount, I think. Salt pans, not so much. We don't go to Chrome Ruins a lot. I think I'm going to take... We do travel through marshes. Man, I don't actually know. I don't know what the right move is here. Mountains and hills. We actually can't go on tiles that are mountains, right? But we definitely move through the hills sometimes. I'm going to take this one. And then we'll just save up for Tinker 2, which we may not get any real use from. It's possible. An Ichor Merchant. I keep hoping that every person we encounter will just have some bullets, because they like bullets. Let's see. A scene from the life of Kixis I. In 4986 BR, Kixis, icicle-born companion of Abanon, legendary sewage eel, snowflake waker, died of natural causes. It's just that it's an image of him dying of natural causes. First of all, how would you paint such a thing? Secondly, why would you do that? For what reason? What's that? Hey, does everybody else see that thing? What's that guy's deal? Oh. It's a Glittermensch boulderer. Heat, pressure, beauty, and transformation are concepts understood by every manner of human being. When the sundry tribes commune by campfire and the hill folk aver the godliness of the mountain face, so does the troglodyte speak with wonderment of displayed crystal things that glint in the shadows of her cave. This is, like, really going out of the way. I just wanted to know what this thing was. Though neither has the language to articulate the mechanisms that connect them, together they know these things are the same. So no useful information, then. Alright, yeah, hi. Do you have bullets? 23 bullets? How would you like any random garbage from my inventory? How about this bloody bandage? No, wait, I actually know first aid now. I should hold on to my bandages. Getting a little low on torches. I mean, do I want to pay a whole dram of water for 23 bullets? I guess so. We don't really have a lot of choice in the matter, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Reload guns. Okay, great. How about you? You look like a man who owns a gun, no? He's got a poncho and a hat on. It's not, what do you call it? Profiling. It's not profiling. He looks like a man who would own a gun. Are you the grenade man? You're a bookbinder. Okay, well, I don't think we necessarily need... Across Moguri Volume 2 might have information on places in it, but it's also $571. We probably don't need any of his stuff. Should I just rest until morning? Yeah, I'm gonna rest until morning. Control tilde. Okay, apparently the dude who runs the grenade shop's a late sleeper. The Apothecary's open. I wonder what kind of weird artifact an Apothecary holds on to. Certainly an interesting thing. Do we have yuckwheat or honey? No. We probably should, right? We should have some. 6 grams of honey in a water skin's not super cheap, but we can make this work. I feel like it's important to have this. I'd be willing to sell him some stuff. Like, this jackhammer is probably not hugely valuable to me. I don't want to sell him my recoiler. I would consider selling him my chem cell, because we do have a solar cell, which is infinitely rechargeable. If I do this, then we're 12 drams short. I don't want to sell my Fix-It Foam. I don't want to sell my Yonder Cane. I think I want to hold my grenades. We only have 48 drams of water on us right now. It is wild that they display things half in drams and half in dollars. Like it's unintuitive that they mean the same thing when they're displayed as different units on this screen. It should probably all just be dollars. I think I'll just make this deal. I know that we're getting a little low on fresh water. And we may yet sell some, we may yet want to buy some bullets. So, who knows? Perhaps I'll really regret running out here, but it's good for us to, Jeez. My dude, could you please wake up? He snores loudly. Also, I accidentally walked past some yonder wheat right there. Some yonder plant. I don't remember what that shit's called. This Archanaut does not have bullets. He's a bow user. Well, hey, what's the key mapping for wait 100 turns? Controlled decimal? Really? Still not up? Okay. That's annoying. We'll come back. Oh, a Dromad Caravan. Okay. That might be very useful. These guys basically... I didn't mean to hit that. Let's trade. Not what kind of creature are you. My dude has 380 slugs. Okay. I need to acquire these. These I must have. We could just sell him our Corpus Trollis. I think that's reasonable. Unless the information in it is going to change. We have just now recorded it. I think it's fine. This actually ends up with me getting a little bit of water. Oh my god, I feel so much more secure now. What else does he have? He has a bunch of artifacts. He has the item mod Terrifying data disk, which is cool. He has some herberry, some fungicide grenades, salve injector, and we're out of money. But we solved the problem. It doesn't really make a lot of sense for us to spend a lot of time looking at the other shops here, probably. I guess let's go ahead and walk all the way around in case we encounter, like, a weep or something. Might be useful information for us to have for the future. Oh no, I'm famished. Well, let's just solve that problem right now, shall we? Learning how to cook should probably be on the docket as well, but we have a lot of things we want to learn. So there is an electric snail farm here. Yo, what's your deal, Purple Man? Phase Cannon Tinker and Pariah to his people. Let's go have a chat. Let's trade? Nope. I'm sad. I'm sad he's not a guy we can actually, like, interact with and do the water ritual with and everything. Alright, like I said, we're pretty much just looking for weeps. At this point, I don't know that I would want to make any other trades. Okay, we got the XP that we were going to get by coming here. Apparently, I didn't take the quest, even though I really thought I had taken the quest. It's fine. Let's go to Bela. I mean, the quest here is pretty easy to do, right? We could just apparently tell them anything happened and they will buy it. That's right, you're a warden, but we don't get to do water ritual for warden rep with you, which is a little bummer. Let's see, I talked to you. Yes, I would love to work for you. Alright, I'll find your treasure. We know the deal. Right, there's no sense talking to anybody else in town right now. That's an injector just laying on the ground? Why is that there? A used injector. Gooey analeptic residue still coats the glass tube. And there's not a bracer, so the details of the quest are going to be a little bit different this time. Worth noting. Should probably pay more attention to the things people are saying. Indra Cat told me you were once friends with Eskind. So where might she have gone? There's a path to the north that leads to the tree. Okay. I will check into it. We will find your friend. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this because it's not new content. You know, we've seen this before. But there's XP to be earned. There's certainly value in doing this. I cannot do the auto run because there is a two-headed boar nearby. Well, let's go kill the two-headed boar because he's worth XP. Hey, you. Alright, should be close enough to actually hit him. Apparently I'm hitting a honey skunk a bunch. I don't even know where that honey skunk is. Where's the honey skunk that I hit? Did I kill it? It's that one, I'm assuming? Because it's kind of moving toward us? Nope. Okay. Weird. Maybe I... Wait a minute. That's a gun just laying on the ground. A masterwork Borderlands revolver. But give me that. Why is there just a gun laying on the ground? Masterwork means more frequent crits, is that right? 6 times as often! Yo! Alright, that's going in my right missile weapon slot. Unload this gun, then remove it, then equip that one, and load it. That's really good! For a build with, like, more deadly crits, and... Now I'm running around in the dark here, and I'm a little nervous. That's goo? Putrescence, even. Bad times. Trees are all covered in blood. I got rifle turreted from some... okay. Sprint! Sprint away from the rifle turret. A variety of chameleons have come after us, but it turns out I crit 100% of the time now. We'll just rest until healed. I think I'm going to actually control tilde rest until morning. That's a bear. I have stopped resting on account of that's a bear. Then I hobbled the bear. Take that, nerd. Boy, he doesn't seem that hobbled. Okay. Ow. Rest until healed. Actually, rest until morning. Okay. My vision's not that much better. It's not like morning. Because I want to deal with that rifle turret. I want to kill it and get the XP and take the rifle. But I'm a little nervous. Also, yeah, I do see the statue over there to our right. Oh, you know what? Let's solve this problem. I whiff. Somehow that blowgun was active, or was accurate over this distance, but I can't hit the... I managed to accidentally hit the blowgunner. Maybe he was trying to shoot a tree nearby and he missed it and hit me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these guys will be really good XP and not a huge threat to us. Oh, there's a pig just snuck up on me out of nowhere. Hobble it. Run. Oh, sure, there's no bullets in the guns. That's a problem. Okay, remember, it is not safe to go off the bottom of this screen. Why can I not kill you? There we go. Also, they managed to piss off this skunk, which is really working out for us. It's taken a lot of the heat. I shot it. So now we have to finish the job. What? Oh, that's a Naphtali. I couldn't tell while the thing was flashing. Your lead slug is destroyed. Am I supposed to not reload until I need to reload? Tough and hostile and basically fine. I have hobble and sprint up. I mean, we gotta kill it, right? First of all, we gotta kill it. Secondly, think of the experience points. I think I just saw a grenade explosion, so that's a thing to worry about. How's he doing? I'm failing to penetrate his armor some of the time, and the rest of the time it looks like I'm penetrating it exactly once. I guess I do have grenades, don't I? What do I have equipped right now? No, I don't. I don't have one equipped. I have one. I own a grenade. Equip that. I'm not gonna throw it right now. I don't think it's an optimal kind of grenade for this circumstance. My guess is that the chrome idol does not suffer from fire that much. That's a kind of cat we've never seen. An astral tabby. It is impossible to kill it, and also it's hostile. And it can teleport. What? Why is there... Okay. Going the other way, then. Yep, it's definitely after me. This is a nightmare. 66 rounds on sprint. Alright, please, Astral Tabby, fight these nerds. I'm gonna switch screens in this direction. Those are Ray Cats. Ray Cats aren't hostile, right? And even if they were, I could take them. Also, there's a bronze ingot up there, and a chain gun turret tinker who probably needs to be killed quickly. Okay, I shot that guy so hard he dropped a chest, which is fun. Let's try to hobble this enemy. Okay, that worked. Or around the stink. He's lightly damaged. That's how far we've gotten with all of this fighting. Okay, I hit him pretty hard there. He's still only lightly damaged. And that's a second chain gun tinker. Turret. Chain gun turret tinker. Okay. Well. I hate shooting this chrome idol, because I just feel like I'm accomplishing so little. 34 more rounds on sprint, 8 until I can hobble again. Yep, that's what I was worried about, was that they've been over here building chain gun turrets. Okay, the good news is the chain gun turrets are just kind of broadly hostile. They're not just hostile to me. Ow. That said, they are hostile to me. I discovered some Forgotten Ruins. Awesome. Not really my moment. Oh my god, it's distracted. I tried to rest until healed. I got to rest a fair amount there. I'm going to try to break line of sight from the thing that woke me up. Okay, let's rest until healed. Okay. Is it ever safe to go back onto that screen? Here's the thing. If we could destroy some chain gun turrets, that's like infinite ammunition, right? I'm sure they each have hundreds of bullets. Let me kill that electrofuge. Okay, no, sorry, don't. Chain gun turret. Okay, sprinting is good for your ability to dodge. Criminy. So it's all chain gun turrets everywhere here. That said, they don't hit very hard with any individual shot. So I'm going to try to become visible to it and immediately just shoot it to death. Never mind that thing I just said about them not shooting that hard. Great, I'm famished. Let's make a camp. The thing is, we're desperate enough for ammo. I'm not in a bad spot now. What do we have? A couple hundred shots left, right? 316. But we do go through it really quickly, right? So I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna take a step out there again, and if he hits us real hard, then I'll back off again. But I'm gonna fish for. Ooh, okay. 17. What on earth? He hit me for 13, then 6, then 3, then 1, then 17. I was gonna say 17 is not 40, but it turns out 17 plus some things is 40. Okay, so what we've learned here is that there is no sense in attempting to fight a chain gun ever. It can still hit me from here. Ow. Okay, we're going to get back onto this screen in the very, very corner, then onto this screen in the corner, and hope that, okay, everything is too distracted to follow me. So we're just going to continue walking along the road and hope that that astral cat doesn't show up again, because oh my god. This area was so non-threatening last time we were through here. You remember? Do you remember last time? What a nightmare this has been. Okay. We lost an entire day there, by the way. It's night again, and I'm just gonna fucking let it be night. Alright, let's find the tree. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the tree. Find the tree. We'll get your whole deal figured out. Hi. Let's trade. 4 lead slugs. Do I have a thing that I could trade you? You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm Velis. The Hindriarch sent me. She says you stole the thingy. But you claim innocence? And you think Cass stole the treasure? Well, what should I do? Alright, I'll look into this. But you better not go missing. Now, I'm going to say I will live and drink. We're going to be as friendly as possible here. So, that was a horrifying journey, and I hated every part of it. We can now go back there whenever we want, because the southernmost of the screen with the 1 chain gun on it is marked as Forgotten Ruins. But, terrifying. Truly terrifying. Once we are in a spot where we can reasonably fight a chain gun turret, I'll just, like, pop out and kill it real fast. That's a lot of bullets, right? There's a ton of bullets on those 2 screens. Hey, villager, have you heard or seen anything? Heard sounds of fighting. Stayed in the next day, so afeard was I. These guys are real easy to spook. What about you? You're Ungohind. You have nothing to trade. You're the village tinker, but you have nothing to trade. Who are you? I'm listening. Okay. I'm just gonna press all the buttons here. I don't think that this has any meaning, mechanically speaking. I think she's just explaining the rules to us, but... Okay, the scouts. Each of the scouts has something to say. I heard someone doing some kind of tool work during a night watch shift. It didn't interrupt, but it seemed peculiar. Okay, sure, peculiar. I'll take that. What about you, villager? Have you seen or heard anything? I smelled yuckweed tea the other day. That smell is so terrible. Is someone sick? So even this mystery is procedurally generated, which is actually kind of awesome. I don't know if I've made this clear yet, but I think this game is good and I like it, and I like a lot of the things that it does. This scout... Is this the same scout? No, the scout we talked to before... Oh, you know what? It might be the same scout. Okay. Tool work at night. Just before Auntie Eskin left the village, I saw her wearing a new bracer. It looked terrible. Interesting. Where did she get a new bracer? What about you? You didn't see anything. What about you? Yes, I'll trade with you. You don't have anything that I actually want to buy, I don't think. Did you? And I can't question you. Okay. This scout didn't see anything. Okay, so it's not even like who saw stuff is also generated randomly, which sucks a little bit in that it motivates you to have to talk to absolutely everybody the whole time, and that is a bummer because it's tedious. I've heard that there's an outbreak of Glodrot in the Kendron villages outside of Bela. Now I want to leave even less. Yeah, I would also do anything I had to do to avoid Glodrot. Alright, how about you? Did I talk to you? You heard sounds of fighting. Are you the one who... Yeah, you're the one who heard tool work. You didn't see anything. Child, help. Oh, you're just a random villager. You're not even a child. You didn't see anything. Yeah, man, I hope it's not the case that you can get useful information from the villagers out in the fields, because I do not want to have to walk around multiple screens every time I do this, searching for information. You haven't seen anything. Wait, stop being so damn fast. You didn't see anything. You're a scout. Your job is to see things. What's wrong with you? You're Eskind. You didn't see anything. You have nothing to trade. Yeah, these are all the people in the quest. So now if I look at this, does it get marked? Yes, okay, you have to be on the quest before that happens. Gooey analeptic residue. You know Eskind claims to be wrongfully accused. She's lying to you. Well, how do you know? Because I feel like it? Okay, cool. Well, we delivered the news, that's XP. And I'm assuming you will not talk to me under any circumstances. Will you trade with me? Yeah, but not anything cool. We should try to pick up a buckler. Or just like a real shield or something. Because now we can actually use it. I definitely talked to you already. So, if we were to go here, Eskind claims to be wrongfully accused. Well, we'll investigate and find the truth. Duh. Did you answer some questions? Then we get some XP for that. Okay, so this stuff about her not liking any liquid that's not in a bowl or water skin, this is not procedurally generated. This is always the case. Eskind is afraid of saltbacks. She doesn't like moths. She has a good eye for detail, which is a bummer because that makes a criminal a lot more effective. If she is in fact the criminal. Dude doesn't want yuckweed. What about outsiders? You know, they're bad news. I hear their tongues are rotting, so that's a bummer. Okay, so, if we were to start talking about this. Basically, I'm trying to figure out if we have enough evidence. One villager was frightened by sounds of fighting. The Fondren are complaining about the smell of yuckweed tea. Somebody was crafting. Found an injector near the Hindriarch's bedroll. Why doesn't anyone know she was sick? Fondren claimed that Eskind left the village sporting a poorly made leather bracer. I mean, that's actually a fair point. If you were going to leave, if you were going to steal a bracelet, putting a bracer over top of it is a pretty good way to conceal it. Although, why wouldn't you just put it in your damn pocket or something? I guess they don't wear pants on account of the whole thing that they have happening. Huh. That's interesting. So, I mean, there's definitely a suggestion that, like, someone doing craft late at night and then Eskind having a crappy new bracer. That could totally be it, right? I'm gonna say the smell of yuckweed tea and the fact that there was an injector near the Hindriarch's bedroll. What happened here could be that the Hindriarch got sick, needed to trade for an injector, and the village's treasure was the only trade value that she could find. I've done worse. I'll do worse later in this episode, probably. So, that seems like a story to me. That does indicate that some kind of illness transpired and Ka was trying to hide it. So what you're saying is, that's right, by concealing illness, it was Ka who stole Kindrish. We have a narrative here that kind of makes sense. Alright, Ka has neglected legitimate threats to our village in order to further her personal grudges. Nope, that doesn't make any sense. By the Baylaw Rangers Charter, for the good of the village. Yeah, make Esk the leader, and then Kesahind is stripped of his ancestral weapon for some reason, and okay. In return for your service, you receive all of that? I guess they feel like I really got it right. Yo, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of trade value, or like 3 salve injectors? We have 2 strength salt injectors, but those ones don't stack. Why? 18 to 20, I'm wondering if they're different? Nope, okay. Inspecting the one made it stack with the other one, apparently. Weird. Okay, well, that's a result, and we got some XP and stuff. We leveled up off of combat before that even happened. So let's take Tinker 2. We're going to be a really good Tinker. Such a good Tinker. Gimme. Defoliant Grenades, Blaze Injector, or the Lacquered item mod. I don't think any of these are great, but what does Lacquered even do? I don't remember. I don't think we need a Blaze Injector, and we already have some Blaze. But do we need to... I mean, defoliant grenades at least have a use. Yeah, sure. Scribe me that data disk. And then learn me that data disk. Okay, cool. So, we can now build a couple of interesting kinds of grenades. We're going to need some scrap electronics, of course. Flawless crystal to make a defoliant grenade. That seems tough to come by. We have plenty of things that are made of D, not so much with the A, actually. So it's D, A, and DC2. Do we have anything that has a 2 in it? Well, our revolver has a 2 in it. The recoiler has a 2 in it. The solar cell inside of it also has a 2. Okay, so we could make a defoliant grenade if it came right down to it. We don't need to right at this moment. Okay, and then that is kind of the stuff that we have done before. Am I allowed to make camp in here? No, there's a camp nearby. Where is there a camp nearby? I don't know. There's lots of fire, but I don't think we're allowed to just cook on any random fire. There's nothing in that. What? No, what? In that torch sconce? I mean, there's a torch in it. Also, is this a forge or this is an oven? Oh, well, I can cook with this, though. Presuming they don't get mad at me. Don't want to make their soup? Sure. Whenever you drink fresh water, there's a 6% or a 25% chance you become immune to fear for 6 hours. Okay. Hey, that was a useful meal. Thanks, guys. And I guess let's get out of here. So that was terrifying. We had a real scary encounter there. Let's go over to this historical site in the river. Oh, that's one of those damn slug snouts. We're gonna get right on top of it before we start shooting. That bat over there is mad. Did I hit that bat? I might have. He's glowing. He's not actually coming over here. He's trivial and hostile and not actually interested in attacking me. There he goes. You know what? 5 XP is not that bad for a trivial threat. Is that... Okay, the slug snout's not actually attacking me. He was attacking the flower. I was gonna say, his shooting's very poor. There's a chitinous puma behind him, and I'm hoping to kill it, because I'm sure it will be worth decent XP. Yeah, it's rated average to us now. I didn't hit it. Having a real hard time dealing damage to it. Okay, I managed to make contact and fail to penetrate. Oh, but we can sometimes. Alright, so let's hobble it. It's really fast, so I'm worried that even hobbled it'll be able to keep up with us. Chain gun tinker. Just gonna get off that screen. So apparently we're gonna have to just stand and fight this damn thing, because it cannot be evaded. It's hitting fairly lightly, but I'm not hitting it for very much either. 12 more rounds. Okay, we've got him down to red while we're still at green. Oof, that was a big hit, though. Let's try sprinting away. Oh, he's got a charge. I mean, I'm sure it's got a cooldown. Alright, he's badly wounded. We're basically just fishing for crits in our attempt to kill him. Hobble. Didn't get him. There we go. Yeah, 300 XP. I think that should be worth a little bit more than that. He was very difficult to kill. And that means we have a bunch of skill points again, and I don't know what to do with them. Oh, I have an attribute point. Sorry, we were going to go agility, and then pistol skills. Deadshot is not available to me for another level. Sling and run. I thought we already had sling and run. We'll take that, and then next time we level up, we have Deadshot, which I feel okay about. Alright, we're going to go onto a new screen and regain our bearings. Nope. Then we're going to go onto a new screen and regain our bearings. There it is. That was exciting. Alright, let's check out Sharkabal and be ready to run. 1000 XP, not bad. Alright, this is an interesting looking place. So that's some kind of dragon. A dawn glider. Doesn't care for me. That's a Rhymewick. Very tough. Hostile. Icy jaws. I wonder if this is what froze us in the river last time. You can also see some stuff and some things, and I want to leave. Oh, are you sure? It doesn't feel like there are hostiles nearby. I think you should just let me go. That is a mad, what do you call it? A mad pole. So that's a bad time. You're sprinting away from the mad pole at maximum sprinting speed in the water here. Can I leave now? Nope, hostiles nearby. Yo, wait, escape. I'm just trying to leave. Oh, land. Sweet, sweet land. Okay. So we can investigate a little bit more cautiously now. Stillbeard and Aspholodite. I mean, everything here hates us. Will it let me leave? It will let me leave. Okay. We're not that unready for that area, but we're unready for that area. Let's go check out the other one real quick. Now, of course, any time we spend walking around is time that we are slowly starving to death. And by starving to death, I mean thirsting. Thirsting to poorness, which is different. Really good at finding my bearings, which I like. Uh-oh. Got lost out on the salt pans. Is that just a big river of salt? Huh. Weird. I mean, it looks like it runs toward where we're going to. Alright. 500 XP for Sabal. This area is probably less impressive then, which is good. We could use an area that's a little bit less impressive. Why am I such a bad shot? So these chameleons are a member of the cult of Cuxis III. You know, I didn't actually check. I just assumed they'd be hostile to us. Maybe that's not the case. So there's some stairs going down. Ooh, free chair. Sorry, apparently we've never identified a chair on this playthrough. Scrap metal. Cool. Good to have. I mean, where does this go? Salt Spangled Baron Sabal, level 1. I'm gonna chop this dude with my masterful dagger. Is my dagger my dagger's not masterwork. Okay, we can totally kill chameleons without using ammo. It's not free. Now I'm bleeding. But I'm probably not bleeding very badly. Let's just go up here and then try to rest until healed. Won't let me. There we go. Can't rest until healed until you stop bleeding. And then I get interrupted by a dog. This dog is probably not super tough. Yeah. You know what? Let's check inside this building and then we'll worry about the stairs that I have blood all over. That is some kind of critter that we've not seen before. A sewage eel. Oh no, you know what? I think we have seen these before. I'm assuming he can't get me. Yeah, if I don't actually go in there. Although, of course, there are more of them. Chop. Chop this eel. Alright, yeah, in this place, I'm the tough guy. What a fun change of pace. Ow. Dog. Very stealthy dog. Is this a dog? Yeah, it's a dog. Okay, remarkably tough dog. Rest until healed. Can't rest because I see a gelatinous wedge to the west. Do I? That doesn't seem true. Is he very stealthy, or did he just... Oh, I see. He was being covered up by the text box. Alright, well, I'm going to engage in a little bit of melee combat here, because, again, ammunition. We do burn it quickly. I'm actually kind of losing this fight with a random dog. Okay, I'm not losing, but it's not going well. Why won't he die? There we go. Alright, I'm going to go over here. Just get out of line of sight of all the enemies and rest until healed. An explosion of some kind happened while we were resting, way up in the top left. Also, the wedge is gone. I guess he was drawn by the sound of the explosion. Okay, we're a bad fighter. And a really good gunslinger. But we have limited ammo. It's a bummer that all these are enemies that don't give loot. He said, and then checked for loot anyway. I knew. Reload. Oh, he moved 2 spaces at once. Not what I was expecting. I'm taking damage from his enzymes. I'm not penetrating his armor very well. I mean, we'll Yonder Cane if we have to. I don't want to use it. I can't seem to hit him. Yeah, Okay. I guess I'm gonna... This is a very expensive solution to this problem, but I can't seem to get out of him any other way. Eat. Just put myself, I don't know, over here somewhere. Am I allowed to go to a place that I can't see? Yes, I am. Man, what a good item Yonder Cane is. Let's take a moment here and make camp. I was not expecting him to double move. Because, you know, I'm fast. I figured I'd be able to... +1 to hit for the rest of the day. Wow. What a good random meal that was. Stop living. Okay, I hit him once. He is badly wounded, so we were getting out of there, and if I had kept mashing, I might have escaped, but I was feeling pretty discouraged. And again, maybe not, because it seems like I'm not really not really that good at dealing damage to him. Alright, there is another enemy here. Must you? Okay, I'm just going to shoot him. Hey, level 10. Cool. So I'm assuming we're not going to find any... I mean, one of these corpses might be... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, one of these corpses might be something else, because something threw a grenade. Puma Chitin Vest. Hello. Are you really just the thing that is 3 armor, no dodge loss? Wow. Yeah, equip, absolutely. I guess that Puma Chitin is very light. They move pretty quickly with it. Do it, there we go. Do it with our terrible knife. Might be the case I should be, oh, also. We leveled up. I totally have the skill points necessary to buy that skill I wanted. Alright, so massively more common crits, and the crits are much more deadly. That's very exciting. It might be the case that we should start picking up blade skills a little bit. Small blades are definitely a thing that you can use with just, I mean... No, I don't want to take from it. Give me the whole jug. He won't take the whole jug. Well, I mean, I'll take the cider, but that's... I wanted the thing. Yes. No pistol. Okay. And a clay pitcher. This I can loot. Okay. Yes, take the loot. Then pour the stuff from that other water skin into it. So we have a short bow with a boom rose arrow. It's important to remember. Here, pour this into that. All of it. There we go. 21 drams of fresh water remaining. This looks like a trap. Was it a trap? What are you? You're a veil. It's not really a trap then. I'm gonna take this, even though it's too heavy for the amount of trade value that it will produce. Iron Buckler should probably take that. Sunveil should definitely take that. So that could go on my face and provide me with a point of dodge and some heat resist. And then we could swap the monocle back on if we find a thing we can't identify. And then I probably do want to equip that Iron Buckler. So how does my shield skill work here? %50 chance to block 1 melee attack per round. Okay, it seems worth having. I guess we do most of our fighting at range, though. Maybe I don't want to bother equipping one right now. Because it is lowering my dodge by 3 all of the time. You know what? Let's remove it for now. It's a cumbersome process to equip a new shield, to equip your shield anew every single time you want to get in melee combat. But it might be worth doing it that way. A statue of Nizrok. Nizrok the Star Mason is depicted here straddling the earth with his mighty legs. Hey, we've seen this statue before. Smash that thing. Do I want the sap? I mean, I have an empty water skin. Who knows? Maybe it'll be useful. And then it looks like there's no way into the other bits of the building here. Sorry, that's not the right movement button at all. Oh wait, there is an area down here that we haven't actually looked at. Very sneaky chameleon. I legitimately did not see him. I'm bleeding, which is pretty whatever. Sure, leather boots, fine. Am I wearing boots? I am wearing leather moccasins, which have less armor value than boots do. Okay, so we're walking around at 13 dodge with 5 armor. Honestly, I feel pretty good about that. It took us a long time to stop bleeding. And I feel like our character is actually getting pretty tough now. 51 HP. That said, I'm still a little nervous about running into, like, a chain gun tinker. Seems like a terrifyingly common thing for how dangerous it is. Now let's have a look around down here. Let's have ourselves a little adventure. This is good sneaking around in a ruin music. Just gonna mash these guys with our blade. There's a turret. It's shooting the chameleons. I wonder if it's the case that... Ow. Okay, I'm gonna shoot you. I would really like to rest, please. See, it's shooting at something in there. I wonder if it was the case that, like, it couldn't see the chameleons until we walked in and they started moving around, or... It's clearly my presence that turned it on. And I really want to go check it out, but let's have a look around over here where nothing is currently shooting at me first, because it hit me pretty hard. You pass by a wooden bookshelf. Are there 2 bookshelves in this tile? Hold on. How would I even know? Open? No. Look? Huh. Does it say that on all the tiles that have wooden bookshelves on them? No. Weird. How do I know if I'm interacting with both of the bookshelves in the tile? And one of them totally has a book in it. But wait, how did I interact with the one that had the book but not... One time when we interacted with that, we got the empty one, and one time we didn't, and I don't know how to know, you know... That's a weird thing. Well, I guess we'll have to keep an eye out now. I have to pay more attention to the log. I guess, hold on, let me move over the other spot that has a bookshelf in it. Okay, that one's just one. Ah, this one. Stuff. Ooh, an illuminated book even. I wonder if the illuminated books are worth more? Worth more XP? They're definitely worth more money. We might have to trade some books for cash. Yo, this rules! Look at how many books we're finding! Oh, what a joy. What a joy this place is! Alright, well, I guess it's time to, I mean, we can check this side room out, but it's about time to deal with that turret. I mean, if we can just kill it safely, we can, if we can survive killing it, I mean. We can get ourselves a lot of ammunition, probably. So where do I think it is? This is where I rested, right? And it was shooting the whole time we were resting? I could build a resonance grenade and just throw it in there. Yo, maybe that's brilliant. Do we have the stuff for a resonance grenade? It's DA? Yeah. Oh, actually, do I have disassembler? I might not. Yeah, no, we totally don't have disassemble yet. Okay, that's the thing we're buying on next level up. So if we want to do this, we gotta do this the old-fashioned way, which is... Nope, don't do that. Sprint in there with all my dodge value. We figured out where the gun is now. Rest until healed. And we shoot the rifle turret with our many guns. I do not hit it. I am shooting a lot faster than the turret is, but I'm also never making contact. I'm gonna get adjacent to it. Okay, we got there eventually. 122 slugs, excellent. And, I mean, it is worth noting that the turrets are also... I can't hit it, but it looks like it can't hit me either. So I was able to hit it with melee attacks, but that's it. Okay, well that was a lot of ammo and actually quite a lot of XP. So guns work really strangely around diagonal corners. Diagonal corners, you know, the only kind of corner. Just gotta keep that in mind. I was able to kill that thing with my knife really safely because it couldn't shoot at me through the space, despite the fact that I could get my whole arm through it. I guess things in Caves of Khud shoot very large bullets. You see a bedroll, and I mean, that area must be illuminated, because otherwise why would I be able to see that? Wonder if there's a button that just swaps which side of the screen the text box is on, because that actually would be a really useful thing to have. Let's see. It wouldn't be a status thing. It wouldn't be a movement thing. Divide just toggles the sidebar entirely. Okay, I mean, that's fine. That'll be good enough for that purpose when we need to see. Okay, lots and lots of trash. I wonder how many times that thing has happened. Oh, that's a brown gel. That's not a... That's bad. And it's totally got us cornered. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try to kill this... Come on, die. Why won't you die? We killed one and it was immediately replaced by another one. The thing is, I just want to get away from the jelly. And it was immediately replaced by another one. Okay. Alright, so hobble you, that worked. Okay. And now we can shoot because we're kind of in the open. Ooh. That thing scared me. I don't know if it actually hit us at all. Brown sludge. Well, let's not pick up any of the brown sludge. God, there are so many chameleons. Why are there so many chameleons? Alright, I'm going to use my guns. Right, we can go back to the sword, the blade now. Although, it is worth noting I'm still taking a lot of damage here. It takes a lot of them to work through our HP anymore, though. Is there anything in here? No. I'm just going to sit here until I feel better. I probably don't want to be adjacent to the brown gel. It didn't take a lot of shots to kill the other one. I'm hoping... Okay. Maybe could have thought that through a little bit better. And there's no other way out. Well, bummer. Accordingly, take my suffixal rotation rendered after the goat's death. Oh god, sewage eels! What is it? Does the brown gel spontaneously generate sewage eels? Because there weren't any before, and they couldn't have gotten into it, right? It doesn't look like touching the brown gel has gotten me... Oh, we're not lovesick anymore. I guess at some point we just got better? Is that just a eyeless crab? Why would an eyeless crab start a fire? Maybe it's not his fire. Maybe somebody else started the fire and he just, like... I guess they still maybe need to be warm? Maybe? Hobble. Run away. I'm enjoying this so far, this build. This feels pretty alright. Copper nugget, but I don't auto-get it because enemies that are frustrating to kill. Alright, give me that. I've stolen the copper nugget that probably belonged to that crab. Or to whoever that crab killed, I guess? A steel short sword. That's going to be less good than what we have, right? God, I'm so excited about all these books. 4 penetration, 1d4. There we go. Nope, carbide short sword, definitely better. Did I unequipped my lit torch somehow. You know, I get into the menu and I just press things. I see, I equipped that somehow. Alright, this torch is about to run out. In a place like this, it doesn't really matter that it's low, because we can't see anywhere anyway. Like, the fact that it's generating less light doesn't mean anything, because I only see a single tile in any direction at any time. Hobble! Run away! So these knoll worms are fairly tough, right? He is average to us, which is fairly tough. So there's just bones all over the ground. A tree, somehow? It's just a dogthorn tree down here? That doesn't seem like it should be possible. And a treasure chest, and a boulder. Somebody put a treasure chest up against this boulder. It has a salve injector in it. Oh, and a glow sphere! Good opportunity to see if glow spheres ever run out, because we've not actually gotten to test that very much. I meant to test it with other characters, but then dying happened. Nope, that's a wall. What kind of wall is that? Why is that made of a different material? It's just rubble. Okay. There's something about this, like, walking around in these, like, graph paper-ass maps that's just, like, very appealing to me. As a misspent youth playing D&D, and by misspent, of course, I mean I didn't play anywhere near as much D&D as I could have. man. Oh, right, auto-explore. I was going to say, this is... Walking around here is like a little bit tedious, though. That's what auto-explore is for. Okay, it looks like this room is probably the last one on the floor, if we can ever get rid of this dog. Okay, take me to the stairs. Let's go down to the next level. Let's see what else they're carrying down here. Oh, dear. Well, I hate this. Sprint. Yeah, let's just break some line of sight. I'm fine with being cornered. Apparently I'm still in view of one of those things. But it seems to be pretty inaccurate. I'm just going to hit the wall if I do that, right? Do you mind? I'm trying to do something here. Yeah. No, wait, that path doesn't involve the wall. We can actually hit the enemy there. Can I hit him? No. But I should be able to now. I'm hitting everything around him in the environment. There we go. There's thistle. Reload the gun. There should be one more, right? Maybe the other one got killed, or maybe it was never. Maybe there never was another one, and I'm just a big dummy. Hey, glass bottles. Yes, I know they're not owned by me. I didn't come down here to only take things that are on a plate that says "take one." Is this? Oh, it's just graffiti. I was gonna say, is this made of like Mega Man metal? In beauty, there is no score associated with defects. I think the person who wrote that really wanted it to be deep, but I think they failed. Also, what am I doing walking around here manually with my own buttons, like some kind of chump? Reload. Remember to go and grab disassemble before you take any more levels of Tinker, you big idiot. I mean, we'd have to have 29 intelligence to get Tinker 3. That's probably not happening. But in theory, we can work with some good... I'm stuck. We could build some very complicated things now. More complicated than anything we've ever seen, most likely. This vase has cider in it. No, I do not want to... What do you mean there's nothing in that? There's cider. Oh, there's a basket in this space as well. How do I interact with this in such a way that I... Hold on. How do I interact with this in such a way that I can interact with the vase? Okay, so when I look at the tile, the vase comes up first. I would like to pour the contents of that vase into my cider pitcher. Okay. I don't even know how much this pitcher can hold. Do a little bit of auto-exploring. Wait. Are these empty? I guess if they were not empty... I don't remember. If they're not empty, does auto-explore try to take from them? I think it does. Yeah, auto-explore. You know what? I'm just going to shoot. I'm just going to use my guns, because I'm lazy. Hey, that's an armor rack, and also a shrine. Shrine to Reshef. Oh, hey, teach me a secret about Reshef's life. At twilight in the shadow of the spindle, the people of Amonporch saw an image on the horizon that looked like a ghost bathed in cerulean. And thus, all that stuff we're always hearing about the ghost in cerulean. How do you know it looks like a ghost? Doesn't a ghost generally just look like a guy? Or like, spooky? If they saw a spooky guy, he could be a ghost in cerulean, or he could be a goth in cerulean. It's very hard to tell the difference from that kind of distance. That's a seed sprout worm. It's hostile. I don't know anything about it. I don't know what kind of attacks it has. It seems like it may have sprouted something. Sprouted some walls so that I couldn't come and kill it. Okay, I respect that, except that there might be stuff down there. I'm gonna hack this away. And this. And this. Wait, where'd he go? I mean, I guess I can see where he's still building a wall. I guess I don't care about that. Yeah, that's fine. You do you, buddy. Go ahead and escape. Alright, time to work these fancy trigger fingers that I paid so many build points for. Man, that's a lot of enemies. It's a lot of really weak, bad enemies. So these chameleons are not... their thing works a lot better when they don't run right up to you. I just shot at the wall. I knew that shot was going to hit the wall, and I went ahead and hit the button anyway. And honestly, even though these enemies are not very hard to kill, we're still getting a fair amount of XP. Like, relative to the amount of effort that we're having to expend, books. Also, is that fresh water up there? Yo! This dungeon rules! 59 drams of fresh water just sitting on the ground. A book about Master Daniskjold and all the things he taught me. Okay, I just looked over at the clock. We should probably stop. Oh, that's a guy. Hold up. That's a rifle turret tinker. You are not allowed to do that, sir. Do not tinker rifle turrets at me. He die? He did die. He didn't drop any ammo. You would think he would have to have ammo to do his job. Yes, like I was saying, I just looked at the clock and realized that we should probably stop. But, because I'm having such a good time, we're going to at least finish exploring this floor. I saw a horned chameleon to the southwest. Aha! Problem solved. Actually, you know what? Should probably just hack at some of these guys. When they're alone like that, it's a little silly to spend money on them. Or ammo. Ooh, hold on now. Is that thing dangerous? Ooh, it is. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Now, I guess in this situation I can just melee since I got him in the bottleneck. I just want to make sure that the sludge can't get adjacent to us. Kill. Okay. Sprint. Do not let the thing be so close to you. Bullets and guns, very helpful. I mean, he's taking damage slowly. I'm missing a lot of my shots, though. Boom. Nope. Boom. Okay. He moves pretty slowly on his own. So I probably didn't need to sprint quite as much as I did there. Okay, these guys we just shoot. I don't need to get adjacent. Alright, we found the way down. Back to the Auto Explorer. Those guys are just living inside of a small fenced-in area for some reason. I mean, I could shoot over if I feel a little bad about it, but I guess we just shoot them. I hit the shrine and the door. Maybe I might actually not be able to hit him from this angle. Oh, that's 2 shrines. I didn't even realize he was sitting on top of another shrine. In 4301 BR, Kuxus II won a decisive victory against the combined forces of Kikmans at the bloody Battle of Sutum, though he lost his prized Blesseticus Mammal's Ruin during the course of the conflict. As a result of the battle, Sutum was so rife with omens that it was... bad omens, that it was renamed the Fateful Void. That's very rife! Yeah, sure, I'll just recover that thing I've never heard of and I don't know where it is. Also, one auspicious day, Kuxus came across a trove of gleaming stars in a bottle. From then on, he always kept some meteorites hidden on his person. At the bloody Battle of Sutum. So I suppose if we found Sutum, it might be there? I mean, who knows where that is? Well done, apprentice. Just a note of encouragement for anyone who's managed to make it this far into the dungeon. You're really killing it. We're so proud of you. We all believed in you from the very beginning. I hate to jinx it, but yo, are we gonna have a character survive a whole episode? Is that a thing that's about to happen? I have such hopes. A revolver, a rifle, a musket. Take it all. Yep, take it all. And then we'll just break some stuff down. We definitely have some stuff we can break down. Now that I know how to do that. Where is my... Here we go. These metal folding chairs. No reason to keep these. And then we can break down the musket for sure. And that's pretty heavy. DBC2. Beautiful. What a beautiful group of objects to have. So we have enough to make the Defoliant Grenade now. We're still short an A. And we're technically under our carry limit, but like only just. Okay. Well, this has been very successful so far, and I'm really pleased with the way things are going, and we are totally going to go down deeper into this dungeon. Hold on, let me eat something real quick too. Okay, I'm pretty sure that said I ate a circuit board. It's fine. Let's not think too hard about it. Where are we at on skill points? We have 50. Okay, so I don't want to touch anything right now. All right. We're good. We're done. I'm gonna force myself to stop playing right now because otherwise this is all I will do for the rest of the day. We are out of time for the moment, but when you come back on Monday, Velis Vicius plunges deeper into this weird library tomb this weird, incredibly valuable library tomb, and then we emerge, incredibly high level, unbelievably rich, and so well read. And maybe we finally try to go to Golgotha. We'll see. And I'll see you then.